Hey, how's it going, everyone? Roger Clark here, and I'm with the beautiful and elegant Britt Baron, and we're here to welcome you to the Future Games Show, Summer Edition. Isn't that right?
Yes, I'm so excited. You might recognize Roger from Red Dead Redemption 2 as the voice of Arthur, and I am the voice of Tifa in Final Fantasy VII.
That's an awesome game.
Oh, thanks.
But anyways, we're so excited to show you all the amazing games we have in store this summer. But before we do that, we're just having a little impromptu chat here in this lovely restaurant, the Future Games Show. They booked the whole rrestaurant, so it'll just be us.
Just for us.
I know, isn't that cool?
Nice perk.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for that coffee.
Yeah. Hello.
Anyways.
Well, should we start with a question?
I have no idea what's in these.
Neither do I. I'm a little nervous.
We're gonna find out.
Ooh, what was your first role in video games?
Oh, that's easy. It was a slot machine. And this was a fruit slot machine called Reservoir Frogs. And I was everything.
The voice?
I was everything. They were looking for a Michael Madsen sound-alike. So I went in and I'm saying cherries, bananas, pineapples, you know.
And that's your first voiceover?
That was my first gig, yeah. And then they have a frog, you know, who's dressed up like the Reservoir Dogs, okay? But the frog is holding a human ear, obviously, because frogs don't have ears. So what else was he going to hold up?
Okay.
He's holding up a human ear, and he's like, hey, let's go to work. That was all me.
That's awesome.
Sure, let's go to work.
What about you?
Mine was Halo 5, I believe. Yeah, I was like brand new to LA, and I couldn't say the word Spartan. They were like, you have to say this correctly, you are a Spartan, you know? So
Well, it's just as well they didn't get someone from Boston to be a Spartan.
I know.
I'm a Spartan warrior.
Yeah, it was pretty fun, but like a really intense, great experience to start out, because then I would go to other games and be like, oh, this is easy.
Everyone ready?
Affirmative.
Which character that you've previously played do you hold dearest?
I have a soft spot for most of the characters I've played, because they bring you back to a point in time in your own life, you know, where I'm like, oh, that was when I was like right out of college and new to LA, or...
I got it. It's got to be Arthur for me. I mean, I inhabited that guy for 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah. We'd do one scene, you know, but we wouldn't finish it. And it would be like maybe 2 or 3 years later we'd finish it. And then the actor would come in and they'd see me in the green room and they'd go, oh yeah, I remember you. Didn't we work on a video game once before? And I'd be like, yeah, this is the same game. And they're like, no way. And I'm like, yeah, not only is it the same game, it's the same scene, dude.
Wow.
They're like, you gotta be kidding me. But yeah, it was a long contract.
It's nice when it's the same team, too, behind the scenes.
Absolutely.
You become a little family.
Yeah.
Maybe when your mother's finished mourning your father, I'll keep her in black on your behalf.
Okay. Ooh, who looks better in a cowboy hat? Young Tifa wears a cowgirl hat.
Then there's your answer. I would wear cowboy hats more often if I didn't have to. Traveling with them is such a pain.
Yeah.
Because even a car, like, you know.
Yeah, where are you gonna, in the back?
Gotta get a chocobo.
Listen, there's a lot of pros to having my chocobo that I can ride around Los Angeles.
What is the most amount of takes in a row you've ever had to do?
Oh my gosh. The limit does not exist. Well, Final Fantasy, because it's dubbed and we have to fit every line
And you gotta get the,
in the Japanese time, and sometimes in English the translation is longer or shorter, and it needs to be the right inflection, emotion, so
easy.
I've had to do even simple lines 20 times. You're like, I think we got it. No? That's why I've said, like, sometimes when I hear my husband playing the game, I'm like, oh my God, they tortured me with that line. I have like flashbacks,
and nobody
PTSD.
else knows except you.
Yeah.
I used to do a bit of theater in Germany, and the German actors would tell me they would go through, when they were dubbing American films, same thing. You know, and it's tricky because you can't literally translate everything. You've also got time constraints too. And did you know, I didn't know this, but the same actor more often than not will dub the same actor. Like there's a German Robert De Niro, and there's a French Al Pacino.
That makes sense, but I didn't know that.
One of my buddies, Carlos, he's Christian Bale. He's the Spanish Christian Bale.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really, really
It's
cool.
kind of similar to stunt men and women.
Exactly.
Also, they'll like follow the same
because
actor,
they're the same
actress.
size and they get along.
Yeah.
And you ever hear that Arnold Schwarzenegger doesn't do his own German?
No.
No, he doesn't, because apparently his Austrian accent is so thick. He sounds like he's from the middle. Like it's like the American equivalent of an Appalachian tooth.
They're like, sorry, we need to get you dubbed.
Yeah.
Nice fun fact.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Biggest guilty pleasure.
You know, sometimes I like to just go to the movies by myself.
There's nothing to feel guilty about that. Alone.
No. You know, there's lots
It's
of
taking you time. That's good.
Yeah.
Scrolling on my phone, I feel like is probably one of my,
You know, I gotta stop is doing that right before bed. Yeah.
It's the sickness that
It's my turn now, I think. What video game or TV show defined your childhood?
Oh gosh. Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yoshi?
Mario Kart
Yeah.
or Mario Party. I only will play as Yoshi, still to this day.
I'm a
What about
demon at
Super
Mario
Smash
Kart,
Brothers?
though.
You never played any of those?
I haven't played that one either.
But you have the Switch you were telling me
I do,
earlier.
yeah.
What do you play then?
Mario Kart, Zelda, and these days I'm doing a lot of other things too, but yeah, the Switch is mostly for the boys.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
I'll tell you one TV show that I always remembered. It was The Incredible Hulk, and whenever Bill Bixby would start turning into the Hulk, I had to hide behind the couch.
Because you're so scared?
The eyes would go green, and then as soon as I heard Lou Ferrigno roaring, then I could come back.
Oh, okay, then it was safe.
Yeah, Lou Ferrigno's fine. Yeah, and then I met him in Dublin.
You did?
We were at a convention, and he sees my line, and he says to me, "What is Red Dead Redemption 2?" I was like, "Oh, Mr. Ferrigno, it's just a video game."
No, just a video game.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to make him feel bad.
Who would be a better rancher?
I don't know.
Well, you said, don't you ride horseback?
Yeah, there's so much more to ranching.
Yeah.
Like, I used to help my cousins had a farm in Ireland, and I would help them milk the cows.
Really?
Yeah, we'd herd them in twice a day. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, ranching, that sounds like a job.
Yeah.
Shearing sheep, going in to get the sheep dipped, and doing the hay bales too. I remember that at the end of summer. That would be a big, big job. Cutting the turf. Nobody does this stuff anymore. But yeah, I don't know.
Maybe you.
Okay.
You already know a lot more.
I wouldn't want to do it. Too much work. Too hard.
So you sign up and don't know what I'm getting into.
You wear the cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm there to have fun.
You can ask anyone around here. I'm the best there is.
Weirdest line of dialogue you ever had to record?
I would say efforts can be pretty, like breathing heavy,
Being on fire.
punching sound. Or
Yeah. I know we had such great writers on Red Dead. When you interact with NPCs in Red Dead, you can have the choice to be nice or be antagonistic, or you can do a bit of both. One of my favorite disses was, "You smell like your shit took a shit."
Wow.
It always makes me chuckle. And so every once in a while, I'll meet a fan and I'll say it to them. And like 99% of the time, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's brilliant." But there's one time this kid, he didn't know, and he just thought I was just saying it to him. I felt horrible. I went, no, it's what Arthur says. Arthur says.
Not me,
And
not
he's
me.
like, oh, so I don't smell? No, you don't smell. It's fine. So I felt terrible.
What's your signature dish?
Everyone likes my shepherd's pie.
Oh,
Yeah.
yum.
My secret is I put in a little bit of Coleman's English mustard in the mashed potatoes. And
It's not so much of a secret anymore.
it's okay. And the other thing, too, is nutmeg
Oh.
in the actual meat.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try that sometime.
Do it.
Oh, what experience most helped you in becoming a voice actor?
You know, I started out in theater. Theater was a great teacher because so the audience is right there, you know? They'll tell you what works and what doesn't work. And if you screw it up, then you can learn from your mistakes and fix it the next night. But with voice acting, you don't have that luxury. And you're getting feedback from a handful of people, and you have to learn to trust them and also to just have fun, you know?
Oftentimes you're supposed to give like an A, B, and C, they'll say.
Yeah.
You say the same line 3 different ways, and it's really freeing as an actor, I think.
Have you been in the booth with the face cam?
Yes, I
Yeah.
have. That's crazy. That's a little more like I'm very aware that something is hanging in
Yeah.
front of my face.
I don't know if it differs with every studio, but a lot of them tell me that they don't track your eyes because your eyes are,
Moving all over.
it's more for the lips.
Oh, interesting. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
And once I learned that, I stopped being as self-conscious.
That's good, yeah.
Share your go-to vocal warm-up technique.
Oh boy.
But one of the funner ones was as fast as you can. You go, I got a head like a ping pong ball. I got a head like a ping pong ball. I got a head like a ping pong ball, like a ping pong ball, like a ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong ball, like a ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong ball. I got a head like a ping pong ball. I got a head like a ping pong ball. I got a head like a ping pong ball, like a ping pong ball. Thanks. There's loads, isn't there? Tongue twisters.
Yeah, I do a lot of those. I was doing those today, actually, in the car. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
Yeah.
Peter Piper picked a peck of peppers, and peck of peppers, speed perfect, you know, like
Wow.
a lot of those. Good one I do too is hickory dickory dock, but you do it 3 times with your tongue out.
Oh.
Like hickory dickory dock, the mouth and up the clock. On a day like where you have to do a lot of talking, that's a good one.
You gotta do it.
It's me at a red light in LA. You know, just next to the person in the car.
Get out of the way! That too. That helps, right?
Yeah.
This is a
Last
great,
one?
This is a great last question too. Last game you played.
Mario Kart. I don't know. What am I
Awesome.
gonna say?
That's good, but it was only yesterday, right?
You play a lot. What's
A
the
little
last game
bit.
you played?
So I'm currently finishing Spider-Man 2.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I've started putting things on easy mode now.
Yeah, that's what I got.
I don't have the time to
Yeah.
get good, you know?
That's fair.
I don't have 6 or 7 hours a day, you know? And I don't do much online stuff either because I've had enough adolescents tell me to do things to my mother, you know? And they're too good. There's no comeback.
Listen, what are you gonna say?
No, I was like, oh, story mode for me.
Well, I think that's all, but that was really fun. I had such a great time learning
too.
all about you.
You too, Britt. That was great. And I can't wait for future game show.
Me too. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thanks a lot. We couldn't do it without you. We literally couldn't do it without you. Without you, it's just us in an empty restaurant.
Yeah, with no coffees. I don't know whatever happened
Should we
to
go?
those.
Should we want to go?
I think we should go check and
All
make
right.
our.
Guys, thanks so much. All the best. all
Thank
right?
you guys.
After you.
Oh, thank you. Let's go get those coffees with half and half.
Yeah.